a minute. I think they know what show this is after all this time, don't you?
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, oh well, it's too much fun. Let's do it. Wow, well, I'm sure you haven't forgotten that this is Clack's World, but in case you forgot who we are, this is Jeff.
Hello.
And I'm Mike, of course, so...
Welcome to episode 31.
31. Wow. Well, we took a little break the last couple of weeks to, get re-energized and get our things together. So, let's see what comes out here. So, let's see, what happened? Well, first of all, this is the week of the leap day. 2012 is the leap year.
Leap year.
Woo! And we get that extra day in February. So, hey, and let's say happy birthday to anybody who has a birthday on the 29th. I don't know anyone personally, but hey, hey, I must say you look very, very mature for your age. So, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Also, happy 100th birthday to Oreo.
Oreo. Oreo. The white stuff.
Yes. Yes. Woo. Hard to believe that Oreo is 100 years old. I would have thought they were more recent than that.
Yeah, miss taking off the top and licking the white stuff, the icing.
Oh, that was always the best part, wasn't it? So, also, let's see, a couple weeks ago, we lost singer Whitney Houston. Talk about someone who had talent, right? But unfortunately, she got messed up with drugs, and always a shame when someone, a big star like that, gets mixed up with very destructive habits. So, wow. Let's see, the Academy Awards. We had the Academy Awards last week. So, let's see, who won Best Picture? It was a movie called The Artist, a silent black and white picture. Very interesting. That hasn't happened in such a long, long time.
Probably since the very first time since, like, Charlie Chaplin or Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, so, hey, we'll have to take a look at it, see how it turned out, so...
Excellent.
Alright, hey, well, looking forward to the next Academy Awards. Maybe Christopher Nolan will get his just rewards for all the good work he's done, so, let's see. Okay, so... Don't have a whole lot else, other than that. We'll see what happens in the next coming weeks. So, we got an album review we want to do. So it's going to be a two-parter. This episode and then the next episode. So we'll be reviewing the Eagles album, Long Road Out of Eden. Excellent. Very good album. So, hey, let's talk about it. So, Jeff, take it away. World Album Review, Part 1. Excellent. Woo, the Eagles. Yes. Okay,
right.
So...
Don Henley, Glenn Frey, Joe Walsh, Timothy B. Schmidt, Randy Meisner, Don Felder, and Bernie Ledham.
Yes, the Eagles, they had a lot of success during the 70s. You got your classic Eagles albums, their first album, Desperado, On the Border, One of These Nights, and then they summed it up pretty nicely with their first Greatest Hits album. And then they made big success with Hotel California. Woo! And then they made The Long Run and then took a long break. They said that they'd only get back together when health froze over. Hey, they got back together, didn't they?
Yeah, and each one also had successful solo careers.
Yes, Don Henley. Love his songs. And then they came back in like 2007 with the Long Road Out of Eden. This is the deluxe version of it with 2 bonus songs. Now, this is going to be a 2-parter, with it being a double album. And one of the things about being a double album, you wonder, could they have condensed it down to one solid CD?
It's just like what George Martin said about the White Album, that the White Album could have been a really good album if it could have been a good single disc.
Yeah. I mean, you can say that about pretty much any double album, I'm sure, but hey.
And some single albums were originally going to be double albums, like Who's Next by The Who, which was originally going to be a rock opera called Lifehouse.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Yeah, well, it made a really good single album.
Yeah.
So, anyway, back to the Eagles. Okay, the style of the music, it's like your typical Eagles album, a bit of country, a bit of rock. I mean, very nice balance between the two. I mean, you got your nice rock sound and then your smooth country song for when you want to, pardon the expression, take it easy.
And there's some romantic love ballads.
Yes. Okay, so let's dive into it. The first disc opens up with a nice, mostly a cappella song called No More Walks on the Road.
4-part harmony.
Yes, the Eagles were very good at that. Very, very good.
Very much like Lennon, McCartney, and Harrison.
Yes. And then the next song is How Long.
They've been playing this song since the early 70s when they first started.
Yeah. I wonder why they didn't record it early on, but hey, it sounds good here. Sounds really good.
It was even written by one of their songwriters, J.D. Souther, who also co-wrote hits like Best of My Love, Doolin Dalton, and New Kid in Town.
Yes. And the next song, very catchy number, Busy Being Fabulous. Very interesting video for that one. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't.
Okay. It's very, very interesting to see Joe Walsh with a monkey. So, the next song is What Do I Do With My Heart? Very, very beautiful love ballad there. The 5th track is a Joe Walsh song called Guilty of the Crime. Sounds like your very typical Joe Walsh song.
Joe Walsh has a very good sense of humor.
Yeah, unusual singing voice, but hey, it's good. And no one sounds like him. Let's see. 6th song is another love ballad called I Don't Want to Hear Anymore. Very, very beautiful. Waiting in the Weeds is the next track, sung very nicely by Don Henley. I think it's about getting old. The 8th song is called No More Cloudy Days, which they first played on their first farewell tour.
Back in 2004, I think.
I think so. Everybody liked it, so they put it on the next album. They did. So, next song is Fast Company, which talks about peer pressure. Being a young person, we all went to high school. We know what it's like to be around people who try to tell you to go along with the crowd.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, pretty much. Number 10 is called Do Something.
Beautiful, sung by Timothy B. Schmidt.
Yes, it's like, feel discouraged. Hey, get up and do something. And then the last song on disc 1 is called You're Not Alone. It's a very reassuring advice there. Whenever you feel down, just remember you're not the only one who goes through disappointments. Yeah, that's what they need to do a lot more of in songs. Good messages, positive influence. Take that, Lady Gaga. So, anyway, I guess that's all we have.
Not much else going on.
No, so hey, tune in next week. We'll finish up our review of the Eagles' Long Road to Out of Eden. So until next time, party on, Jeff.
Party on, Mike.
And party on, everyone!
Party on!